Swastiastu. My name is Luh Ari Artini, and now I would like to explain about the qualities of the language test. The qualities of the language test, we can say it as the usefulness of the test. In usefulness of the test, there are reliability, construct validity, in authenticity, interactiveness, impact, and practicality. In the test usefulness, we have to consider three principles. The first one is all of the usefulness of the test should be maximized rather than we only specific on one individual uh, usefulness of the test. And then the second principle is all of the usefulness of the test cannot be evaluated independently, but we have to combine all of the test usefulness. And then the last one is the test the all of the test usefulness cannot be perceived in general, but we have to specific to determine them in the specific testing situations. So the first test usefulness is the reliability. Reliability, we can say it as the consistency of measurement, or it will reflect on the language test in what we want to measure. For example, in if we have two different occasions or two different settings of the test, the score will shouldn't make any different from any test takers. Another example, we can say if we have two forms of the test, two different forms of the test, we should make uh, it should make the score the same. So it should make the same score of the two different forms of the test. Well, the reliability, we can also say it as the dependent and consistent. The next one is construct validity. Construct validity, we can say it as the if the test has measured the right ability. For example, if we want to measure reading ability, we have to construct the test that has measured the reading ability. So we can also say that does the test has measured what we want to measure. That's we call the validity of the test. The next one is authenticity. Authenticity is also one of the important qualities of the test because it related to the test task in which core we in the test task to domain generalization in which core that we want to generalize. It also important because authenticity has the potential effects on the test taker's perception as well as test taker's performance. The next one is interactiveness. Interactiveness pertains to the degree in which the construct of the test, uh, the construct of the test that we want to assess are critically in accomplishing the test. So interactiveness and authenticity, we can say both are relative. So rather than we say authentic or non-authentic and interactive or non-interactive, we can say it's relatively more or relatively less. And we also can say it as authentic or interactive. Well, the next one is impact. Impact, we can say it as the how the test affect the society, the educational system, and also the individuals, both in test makers and test takers. Impact also related to the washback, which is the aspect of the impact that of the particular interest in the testing researchers and the practical and in the practitioners. Washback also can be said as how the test has been implemented and then how will the test takers prepare for the next test. It also related to the formative and summative assessment, while formative assessment is the assessment for learning, and then summative assessment is the assessment of learning. And then the last one is practicality. Practicality can be defined as in what ways the task we want to be implemented based on the given situation of the test. So practicality, in other words, we can say that it's easy to design, easy to easy to administrate it and easy to score. It also related to the resources that we have to consider also the design, the development of the human resources, material resources, and as well as the time. So that's all about the qualities of the test. So in conclusion, we cannot evaluate all of the qualities of the test independently, but we have to combine all of the qualities of the test. Well, that's all the explanation from me. Thank you so much for your kind attention. Om Santi, Santi, Santi. Om. Have a nice day.